Rachel, this summer is all about family.
Familia.
But I'm not talking about like our relatives, you know, they're great and everything, but I'm talking about the Bud Light Seltzer family.
Ooh, ooh, we are family. I got all my cerveza in me.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, Alouetos, we're so excited for summer, and we're really excited to try Bud Light Seltzer's loudest flavors ever.
Hootie-hoo.
Hopefully we put in an echo effect, on post-production. Anyways, look, Bud Light they're all about bold flavor, variety, and fun with their Bud Light Seltzer hard soda pack, the Bud Light Seltzer retro tie-dye pack, and in their classic variety pack. So these are like the perfect seltzers to enjoy with friends all summer long. Rachel, I know we got some swag boxes with all these flavors in here. All right. We've been drinking them all week. Tell me what are your favorites?
Well, first of all, one of my favorite things to do is to roll up to the family event, barbecue, outdoor gathering with one of these variety packs in hand. Yeah. First of all, the packaging says loud all over it. Hi, we are Latinos Out Loud, and I am a Latina who's very loud. So I am the talk of the party when I roll up with these Bud Light Seltzer variety packs. Now, what's my favorite? When I roll up with the variety pack, I pop it open. I usually put it in the tub with all the ice, but I usually take a watermelon for me. Okay, that's my go-to. Watermelon. It's a new spin on a fan favorite. Okay, a classic. The watermelon seltzer features a refreshing and sweet taste with a candied watermelon aroma. Trust me, I will not steer you wrong. It's my fave.
Look, and I know people right now listening, they're wondering, Jamie, why does Bud Light Seltzer taste so good? And so I have this information. Okay, Bud Light Seltzer's unique 5-step filtration process ensures a clean finish with no lingering aftertaste, because we all hate the lingering aftertaste. Their natural carbonation and quality ingredients like sparkling water, real cane sugar, not any of that fake cane sugar, and natural fruit flavor create a light and bubbly seltzer for any occasion. And it's summertime, so any occasion for me is going to have some sort of body of water in front of me, whether it's a beach, a pool, a lake, a hose being sprayed in front of me. Anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it.
Love it. Or even just a bathtub filled up, right? Because we know you like the bath.
I don't think the Bud Light drinkers need to hear that. So to find a retailer who delivers right to your door, head over to budlight.com to learn more. Bud Light Seltzer, the loudest flavors ever. But enjoy responsibly. Messaging for 21 plus.
This episode of Latinos Out Loud is brought to you by McDonald's.
You know, our crew could talk about McDonald's all day long, and we'd still run out of time.
That's because we can't get enough of McDonald's delicious menu, filled with some of our absolute favorites, like their crispy golden fries, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's truly impossible to resist papitas, even when they're not your own.
That's true.
For real, I stay stealing my friends' fries.
Oh, yeah, I always steal my friends' fries, and my family's. But let's talk about breakfast, all right? Because I love McDonald's because their breakfasts are out of this world. The breakfast platter is my favorite, you know?
Oof.
It's like a
Great
build your own
Jamie.
breakfast sandwich kit.
Yes, great choice.
You know, and it satisfies my sweet and my savory breakfast cravings, okay? Let me tell you what it comes with, all right? Warm biscuit, right? A savory hot sausage. They got some fluffy scrambled eggs, you know how they do. They got the crispy hash browns. And of course, to top it off, the golden brown hot cakes.
Oh my God.
This is my breakfast platter paradise, okay?
So good.
So good.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Oh, when the syrup makes its way to the other members of the platter, when it creeps its way onto the fluffiness of the scrambled eggs and the hot sausage and the hash browns, isn't that like a home run?
Rachel, enough, all right? I'm hungry now. Frank, what is your favorite McDonald's breakfast dish?
Come on, guys. You know me too long. You know it's the sausage McMuffin with egg, okay? With the hash browns, which fits perfectly in between the muffin and the egg. In the morning, I mean, come on. You can't go in, the savory hot sausage, okay? With a slice of melted American cheese on top. With the crispy English muffin. Come on.
It's like
guys,
it's like a morning Big Mac.
Oh, there you go. You hit it right in the head, Jamie. Boom.
Okay, that's Rachel, the guys, we're done talking. We want to know what's your go-to McDonald's breakfast dish?
Yes.
You know, I'm a sausage burrito type of girl. Discovering the green chilies can make for a tasty morning surprise, Frank. And I can count on McDonald's for a great one-handed breakfast, okay? Comes in very handy when you're a multitasking mom of two. And the sausage burrito is loaded with fluffy scrambled egg, pork sausage, melty of meltiest cheeses, green chiles, and onion wrapped in a soft tortilla. That's my go-to, people. And I got one hand to eat with and one hand to do whatever I got to do. Change diapers. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Wow.
LOLs. I mean, after we eat our breakfast platters, our sausage McMuffins with eggs, and our sausage burritos, there's only one thing we say to ourselves after eating. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Loving it.
Yay.
It's the Latinos Out Loud podcast.
Yo, harder. Yo, harder. Yo, you sweating yet? You sweating? Yo.
Ding, 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 ding.
Woo! Feel the burn. Feel it. Go ahead and hydrate. I'm going to do this thing.
I'm trying to do sound effects because Frank's not on this episode again. And I just did like some microwave ring or something. Like, podcast's ready. I don't know.
Anybody want
an oven, like an oven ring or something.
Anybody want a beef pod pie? Well, yeah, that's what this is. It's a pod, it's a pie, and sometimes we talk about beef. But it's Latinos Out Loud, okay? We're not here to beef, but we will address it in an adult type of way, and we'll definitely exploit it if it's beef that has nothing to do with any of us. So it's fun. Hi, LOL's the name of the game, podcasting. We got no shame. And it's your friend Rachel La Loca, and I'm not lame.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, right?
Spitting.
Does that work?
Spitting some bars.
Does that work? 16?
Yeah, 16, I think.
Should I keep going? 16 bars or no?
We got to get to the show.
Okay. Because I got him ready.
I got to introduce myself. Jay Ferns. And I'm not rapping.
Sure.
But we are going to have like a rap session though, where we talk before we play the interview with. And our guest today, it's interesting because our guest today is all about fitness.
Yeah, fitness.
And all about fitness. She will get you fit. We'll talk more about her, when we get to the interview. But this brings up the conversation of like, what is like, do we work out? What is our stance on being fit, getting fit? And I know, Rachel, I know you're all about being active.
Yes.
Sometimes we have meetings and you're like walking through the park, power walking. And I'm in the middle of like some walking, but come on, you could just talk. I'm good. I'm just getting a little, let me catch my breath real quick. So I want to, let's talk a little bit about working out as Latinos. Like, how do you feel about, okay, summer's coming up, right? Do you feel, let me give you a specific question. Do you feel like an obligation to try to get in shape for the summer? You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay. This is a good question. And I have sort of like the baseline to compare it to. I also like feel like I'm a different person. So like when it comes to dressing myself and shopping and like my body, it's just like it's a different ball game now. 90 pounds less than what I was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago.
It's no joke.
It really is no joke. I swear, like, it's a number. It's not even that big of a number, but it's a big enough number that it has changed my views on a lot of things, like prepping your body for the summer. So like, I never really
that wasn't really a thing for me as a gordita. I was like, okay, here we go. The notion of buying swimsuits, great. Look at the excitement in my face. I hated it. It was terrible because, like, as a gordita, I didn't have the confidence to wear a bikini. And it was always either a tankini or a one piece or like a shirt that I could get wet. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't want to wear a bathing suit, period. But now, Jamie, olvídalo. I'm like, are these tassels too skimpy to wear on the beach, or could I get away with this as a bikini? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
Anybody have dental floss that I could use as a tanga? Because I want to tan the cheeks. Now bikini shopping is really more than style and fashion. It's really a form of expression. I feel so much more confident. And I'm like, yo, you want to hear something funny? I got called something the other day that it was catcalling, and I hate that I chuckled, but I chuckled a little because I've never even heard this term. Was walking by a construction site, surprise, surprise. And
that's so cliche. It's like, so I'm going by this busy construction site.
It's so crazy, Jamie, but like, I don't know if like the dust, there's like some sort of ugly testosterone strand that settles when they're like building, I don't know, beams. Anyway, so I'm walking by and he goes something like this. Damn, mommy, you slim thick. I'm like, slim thick? What the fuck is slim thick? Slim thick apparently is a term. I Googled it. Slim thick is an actual thing that, the hood has come out with, and it sounds kind of what it is, like slim, but I guess still kind of thick.
It's catchy. It's definitely catchy.
I took it as a compliment because I'm not even trying to be slim. I don't mind being slim thick. I don't want to lose my curves. I certainly don't want to lose my curves. I'm very proud of them. But
that's the type of milkshake I like. Can I get a slim thick chocolate milkshake, please?
Right? Not too thick, not too ice cream heavy. Enough to sip, right? You sip around the edges, right? And you wait for the rest of the ice cream to melt. Hey, I don't mind it. I thought it was rude that he said that to me, but I really don't mind slim thick as the classification. But yo, it's real. And like fitness, okay, to answer your question, because I'm not really answering it, sorry. It's a different approach now because like fitness, I guess when I didn't really understand all of it, and I still don't, but when I didn't understand the lifestyle change and the beautiful things that come of it, I really thought people were just working out for their body. But wow, the mental, the balance, the clarity, the endorphins, like, all of it feels really good. Not just my body and the shape that it's taken. I didn't even know that I had this shape underneath all of the 225 pounds. What's being revealed to me is now this beautiful game that I play with my own body. I work hard and I try to target the zones. I'm still targeting. I'm still a work in progress. But I look in the mirror, like our guest says, our guest she's like, people are not looking at you. They're looking at themselves. She is right. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow, look at what the hard work yields. I'm seeing these cuts in my back that I've never seen. I've only seen chichos in my back. So I'm like, oh, wow. So I'm really into talking to guests like Vicky Loza, who's also using her fitness as a gateway to entrepreneurship, which is cool, right, Jamie?
That is cool. I mean, another person like during the pandemic that decided to saw that there was a need for something. Like we've seen this with like, we've had some guests who've done stuff with like specifically like they saw a need for like Latina hair products. And so they were like, I'm going to make one, you know what I mean? And so she, during the pandemic, saw a need for kind of like trainers or exercise programs specifically for like,
our people,
it's beautiful. Their bodies, sometimes our bodies are different than other, other cultures and stuff like that. So, she's doing her thing. It's pretty cool. And it's for everyone, right? You could be slim, thick, or slim, thick.
Can you believe it? Isn't that so funny? It's disgusting and funny at the same time. Yo, let's do it, people. Let's get fit with Vicky right now.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, you guys, it is part of the show here. What show is this? Latinos Out Loud. Just a reminder. It's that part of the show here at Latinos Out Loud where we interview someone amazing. And yo, the amazingness, it just keeps on flooding the show. I can't even control it anymore. The guests that are coming through just get like more and more her amazing. You know, I love when there's a lady on the show, okay? Especially a lady who's doing her thing in her craft, in her field, and being a disruptor in her space, okay? A disrupt her. Did you hear me? A disrupt her in her space, okay? Please
play on those words, Rachel.
Please put your free weights or your not so free weights in the air one time for Vicky Loza. Okay?
That's an intro. That's an intro.
Listen, that ain't nothing, sweetheart. That ain't nothing. No, but it's a thing. It's a thing, you know? You deserve it. You deserve trumpets and hearts and lucky stars, okay? You deserve
we had the
huge
trumpets
fireworks.
in post-production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're glad you enjoyed that. Vicky, welcome to the show. It is so exciting. Oh my God, Jamie, we don't often broach the topic of like fitness with like a real guru on the show.
We usually have people like that bring like unhealthy foods and talk about that. So we usually do the opposite. It's like, yo, tell me more about that donut recipe. The brownie one.
Today our guest is going to tell us about pastelitos with marshmallows in them and how to still get the Dominican cheese nice and gooey.
And there's nothing wrong with pastelitos in moderation.
In moderation.
Let's discuss, Vicky. Okay, you have an app.
Yes.
You're a fitness guru.
Yes.
You're all over the place. We gotta talk.
Yeah.
Okay. What I don't know how else to like, you know, like I want to say a lot of things about you in this intro, but I think you should tell everybody what it is that you do.
Okay. My story's long, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what I do, and then we'll move on to everything else.
We got all day. We got all night. It's fine. I've got isotoner slippers on, and I'm comfortable.
My name is Vicky. I'm known as Vicky the Fit Chick on Instagram. I'm a personal trainer based out of Los Angeles, California. So basically, I was training from the age of like 24, 25, and then when the pandemic hit, obviously couldn't train in person. So I started doing online programs that I converted into PDFs, and I try to make them as affordable as possible for the Latino community. And those programs evolved into an app. And so here we are.
Oh.
Wow. Wait a minute. Wait a bicep training minute. Okay. So you gave people your exercises, the routines.
Yes.
To help the community get fit. Okay. Yes. And it was in such high demand that you just made it even easier for people and developed an app. So what do people get when they go to the app?
Well, now when you go to the app, you get 30-minute follow along home programs. So it's basically like I'm doing the workout there with you. We have a built-in timer. Ooh. And then we have the little up next feature on the side that shows me doing the next exercise. So you're not confused what's going on for the full 30 minutes. And then we got reggaeton playing in the background. So you're not bored of my words.
What a value proposition here. Okay.
Yeah, girl. So we have that. We have gym challenges as well. Now that the gyms are back open and people want to get in the gym, I've created 4-week gym programs that I'm constantly making new ones.
I love that.
We have that. And if you don't want to do the programs, we have demos that you can favorite and mark as your own workout. So if you want to create your own workout, there's separate demos for that. So I'm basically giving you everything. Plus, that's just the workouts. We have a community that looks like Facebook. We have a water intake tracker. If you don't know if you're not good with drinking your water.
Oh, yes, that's a thing. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. And we have healthy recipes, and we have a macro calculator. Basically, if you're trying to lose weight, you put in your info and it tells you how many calories you should be having a day. Or if you're trying to gain muscle, same thing. But we have all of that in the app.
This is incredible. Okay, girl.
Do you have like a personalized thing where you're like, I need like someone like a personalized one where someone specifically is like, Jamie, don't try to skip this particular workout, all right? Like I need just like maybe edit it in just for me. And then I feel like, you're actually there with me.
The thing about my community is that I speak to these women so frequently that I know a lot of them by their Instagram name. So sometimes when I'm shooting my videos, I'll drop their name in there, like for a couple of girls. Yeah.
So it's like romper room. Like you give the shout out, they hear their name, they're like, "Oh my God, she said my name! Oh my God!"
Yeah. The preferred customers get the good treatment like that. That's good.
Yes, the ones that have been here for the whole year or since COVID. But yeah.
Wow, Vicky, Jamie, I can't. Okay, so Vicky, you're catching me at I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm now at 90 pounds down. It's taken me 3 years. I've been on a fitness and weight loss journey ever since I had. Thank you, Mama. It's just like, it's a big deal in my life.
Yeah,
I never really understood why those that I saw before me lose a big chunk of weight. Like really, it's a carve out in their life that requires a lot of attention, TLC, cultivation, and support. Because I'm dealing with other issues that I've spoken about on this podcast, like going from a size 16, down to where I am now. I think I may be dealing with some body dysmorphia issues still. And there's a lot to unpack, but it's not so much about me right now. But I just want to say that I really appreciate what you've molded together here, because I still find myself at the gym confused and lost. Like there are all these things in front of me. There's these kettlebells and the things and the rope thing. And I'm like, like, what do I do? And it sounds like you allow almost like it's funny. We just had another podcast on our podcast, a Choose Your Own Adventure podcast. And your app sounds like choose your own fitness regimen, choose your own like caloric burning program. That's am I going in the right direction?
Choose your own smoothie,
That's the thing is, like, I'm trying to put so much into the app so that people, one, so they don't get bored. Two, they have loads of options. If you just want to work out at home, you can, or if you want to take it to the gym and do the home program, you can, or if you just want to simply get in a gym workout, you can. I'm just trying to give everybody the option so that they don't. So a lot of people think that fitness is boring, and it doesn't have to be. So I'm trying to, that's why my follow along programs, I talk in them. I'm a little funny sometimes, I crack a little joke here and there. So I just like to keep the people entertained, because it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be you doing bicep curls for 3 sets of 15 and calling it a day and dying of boredom. I'm trying to make strength training fun, weightlifting, cardio fun, and everything.
I think now we're also in a time where, like, with all the Pelotons of the world, the trainers have more of a personality.
Yes.
Usually like back in the day, it'd be like personal trainer. You just expected them to be like this, big neck kind of, hey, what are you going to, I want to do 10 reps of, whatever. But now it's like people that are like, I know just one that I know from a Peloton. There's like this guy who's like, is like a nerd. Like he's all about pop culture stuff. And so like a lot of like, people like to go to him because he references all these like pop culture movies and stuff like that. But I mean, that's like a personality. So like you having a personality that's just like more than just kind of, this is my trainer. I feel like that's what is 2022. That's the thing right now. You know what I mean? Like you can't just be somebody who's telling me how to like work out. You got to bring something extra.
Exactly. And that's what I tell, like, I understand that there's so many trainers, there's so many fitness influencers now, all of a sudden very, very popular. And it's kind of like the thing that makes me stand out from everybody that's constantly posting their workouts, because we all post our workouts, but what's going to make us different from each other? Me? It's my personality.
Yeah.
I'm funny. I'm a good time.
I love that.
I gotta hang out with Vicky and get sore.
Exactly. And laugh a little in the process.
And laugh a little. Yeah.
What I find so interesting too is that you are also doing this for the underrepresented Latinas out there. You don't really see this quite often. So tell us why there's a need for this customized voice to talk to us Latinas in a unique way through the goals of fitness.
Well, when I started working out at the age of 23, and I'll be 32 next month. I didn't see any Latinas on Instagram. I didn't see anybody like with my specific body type or anybody that looked like me. And as I started like following more and more trainers, still nothing. And when I started posting my own workouts, it was women coming to me and telling me, wow, a Mexican, a Latina, we have the same body type. Like we speak the same. You don't speak professionally. And I like that. And I get it. Everybody, trainers have to speak a certain way, but I always felt like you lose your audience, you lose your clientele like that, trying to say the big fancy words, and you get me, about strength training. Like, and that's when people also get confused and they try to make fitness so hard. I feel like a lot of trainers, influencers try to make fitness so hard when it's really so easy, when you just, take it down a notch for people. And being Latina, I haven't seen a Latina on women's health. I think probably, I could be mistaken, but maybe Robin Arson, the one from Peloton. She's Puerto Rican, I think.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if she's even been on it, but I don't see.
She's Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
Jamie!
Yeah. I haven't seen any big Latinas on any big time English magazines. And it's a little offensive.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to break that mold.
I love that. You go, girl, do it. Get out there. And we're right behind you. I think this is fascinating. Now, what have you found as far as like that pandemic pivot, right? You started making this digital content and stuff. So is this the way of the future? Is this now fitness 2022? Like what and where are we going?
I mean, personally, I think it is, because at the end of the day, there's two kind of people. There's the ones that actually need the trainer with them at the gym for discipline. And there's other people that are just like, you know what? I can get into the gym by myself. I just need some guidance, because how you said earlier.
Yes.
I don't know what this dumbbell is. I don't know what this kettlebell is. I don't know what these ropes are for. Like, so much equipment, and you're
I feel like the dumbbell. Yeah.
I got issues with my locker combination. I'm like spending 10 minutes at the locker, just trying to figure out like.
I could never even get the lockers to open. I gave up on that.
Just bring your stuff and put it to the side. That's it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I used to do. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to offer with my app. If you're going to the gym, if you don't know where to start, one, form is key, and I break that down in my programs. And two, I give you guidance on exactly what you should be doing Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, however many days you want to go to the gym.
That's fantastic.
I always have a question about like diet, right? You know what I mean? Because it's like everybody tells you, hey, you can work out as much as you want, but diet is a huge part.
Yes.
Do you give guidance on what people should eat after, before workouts?
We do have a section for healthy recipes.
Okay,
And,
cool.
And speaking of that, I have to update it this month. So thank you for the reminder.
Nice.
But, but we do it just because people also think that people, when they hear the word diet, they get scared.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, it's crazy to me that eating nutritious, eating healthy is what's called a diet. And it's so taboo. Like, oh, you're eating a salad, you must be on a diet. Versus you give the selection of McDonald's, Burger King, any fast food place, and that's totally normal.
Yeah.
It's true.
So, yeah.
And like you said, moderation is huge too. It's like, it's kind of like, people think that they have to kind of starve, right? But
So one, you don't have to starve. You would be so shocked to find out how many people are actually in their day-to-day under eating. And they think that they think they're overeating. Yeah. But once you really start counting your calories and eat whole foods, you wouldn't even be able to consume the amount of calories that you think you're having or need to have. But like, for example, everybody also thinks that you have to eat a salad in order to eat nutritious. I eat chicken thighs every day, potatoes every day, steak, rice, tortillas.
Wait, I gotta go to dinner at your house. Damn. Okay.
No, don't even get me wrong. Everything's also made on the air fryer. I don't know how to.
Okay.
The air fryer is my best friend.
One of the best inventions ever.
Seriously, guys.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But it literally, I pop in my and it's so quick. Also for the people that are making excuses about meal prepping, you pop in your chicken, 15 minutes, y ya estuvo.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
But I read something really interesting. We were talking Peloton before. And so that used to be one of your career goals, was to become a Peloton girl.
Yeah.
And then that goal ceased.
Died. Yes.
Why? Tell us why.
Because they said they weren't looking for my look at the moment or whatever it was.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Can we unpack that? I mean,
can we start writing some letters to Peloton? Anybody who's listening?
I actually did. So I have a friend who is like a huge Beachbody instructor, and they tried getting him as a Peloton instructor. And so he's like, I'm not going to do it, but I could give you the contact. I was like, great. That's a good friend to have, by the way. Like, friends that just give you contacts like that.
Oh, yes.
So, yes. So I contacted the contact, and I actually got a response like within less than 24 hours. And I was so excited. I thought the stars were aligning for me and everything. I was like, oh my God, manifestation works. And I had the interview, like it was just like a phone interview thing. Like just like kind of like step one. And then literally, I think it was like 2 weeks later, the first week of December in 2020, I got the like rejection email. And to make matters worse, I had just gotten COVID too. So,
girl, I'm sorry, boo-boo. It's okay though. Look where you at now. Look at you now. Look at you now.
I got COVID and I got denied. But then, I mean, I don't give up easily. I tried 2 more times after that. And then still nothing. And then they ended up hiring another Latina in September. After that, like 2 months after I had spoken.
Their quota, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels like they're just they're looking for a specific look when they, only when they feel like it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Not because they're the best. They're the best candidate. That's weird. I didn't know. I don't like those Peloton politics right now.
I didn't either.
I know. I think that's like.
I was upset because the first time they told me no. Literally, like within like 3-4 months after that, agarraron a dos güeritas or dos güeritos, something like that. I was like, dang, I guess it was just the Mexican that you guys didn't want.
At least like they don't let you like do like a video audition. I'm thinking like it's an acting thing, but like
it pretty much is like an acting thing.
Oh, tell us the process.
So, well, it was a talent manager that I spoke to. I spoke to him the first time on the phone. The second time I did a Zoom thing with him, and then the third time I think we did a Zoom thing also. But basically, if they like you, they fly you out to New York and you have like this whole big audition in their studios, and then it goes from there.
Yeah, it's like
And
SNL.
and if they pick you, you can't obviously say anything within like those 90 days. And you're over there learning how to do everything. And then you do your big announcement.
Oh, wow.
Jamie, you're talking about SNL, and that is the parallel that I have been drawing in my head as I'm hearing Vicky speak. Okay, feel me on this. Like, Vicky, Jamie and I are sketch comedians, writers, actors out here in the space, podcasters trying to do it. And as a sketch comedian, the dream that everybody wants you to dream is Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
You got to do it so you could end up on SNL. Go ahead, do it. And in your world, it just sounds like a lot of these paths like lead to the dream of being a Peloton instructor. But you know what people like Vicky's doing and like Jamie and I are doing? The dream is there, and SNL is a great aspiration. I mean, it's SNL. But
Correct.
Jamie and I, and like Vicky, we're also creating our own paths.
Exactly.
We're forging our own way, our own tunnels to the motherland, to the comedy motherland, to the fitness motherland.
So basically, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, basically, Rachel's pitching you an exercise sketch comedy show. That's where it was leading. That's where it was leading up to. Yeah.
Genius. I mean, fitness and comedy. Yes.
Fitness and funny.
At the end of the day, you're right. Like our dream is what we make it, and our success is determined by us. It's not going to be determined by SNL, and it's not going to be determined by Peloton. Hey, if we end up there, great. But at the end of the day, we're not going to be crying about it.
Right.
No, definitely not.
Right.
You got to just keep working. Vicky, you mentioned that you started working out at 23. Like, I want to know what was the beginnings of that? Like, why did you always have it? Like, were you nervous about trying something new? Are there people that you knew, friends or family, that were kind of into working out, stuff like that?
So at 19 is when I actually started doing things from home.
Okay.
Plain and simple, one day I was getting dressed in front of my mom and I was overweight, and Norma was like, Victoria, estás bien gorda.
Oh, wow. Latina
and
mother with no filter.
Word.
Exactly.
Heard that before.
Facts. And I was just kind of like, okay, well, you can go run your own errand. And seriously. And then I ignored her for the rest of the day. And I kid you not, the day after, I started working out from home, but I was doing like, P90X or like, what was the other one? Very popular one.
No, that's too old. I'm dating myself with the typo.
It was like with Sean T. I can't remember.
Tybo?
No, not Tybo. It was something along those lines. And then I also did a lot of Jillian Michaels, but because it was free, it was on demand on my TV. And growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. So I had to figure out one way or another. I had a set of dumbbells in my house and a free TV. And then I got myself to work. But I did that from like the age of 19 to like 21, because we also couldn't afford a gym membership. And eventually 23 was a little better off. And when I finally got over my fear, I mean, the fear was always kind of there, but I had a friend that actually, he kept telling me like, oh, you need to come to the gym. You need to stop being a cardio bunny. You need to just come check it out. I went and I told him, look, only way I'm going to go is if I'm just going to follow you around and copy exactly what you're doing, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's it. So every day I would do that and just follow him around. And then I would go back home and look up what workouts I had just done to figure out for what body part it was. But that's
nice.
That's kind of how I started weightlifting.
Wow. And so, okay, what are some pieces of advice that you have for people that want to break out into the fitness game? Because, I want to tell you something. I think just like from a person who wasn't really into the lifestyle, who is now like thriving and sees the lifestyle that is yielding more mental benefits for me at this point than physical. Like, it's hard to get in, girl. It is hard to jump in.
It is.
Especially for those of us that, like, you know, again, I was pushing 225. And at 225, you're like, a treadmill is not my friend. What can I do on a treadmill? Not much, you know?
Yeah.
But what's some advice that you have to like take the leap for Latinas to just jump in?
I think for us, it's more of, we give a damn too much about what people are going to think. So I think that's what it is. I think we're afraid to tell people, number one, that we're going to the gym and working on ourselves. Two, obviously, we're afraid of going in the gym because we don't know what we're doing. And three, we feel like everybody at the gym is going to know that we're new and they're going to start staring at us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yes, it is. But in reality, no one in the gym is staring at
They
you.
don't care.
No, everybody's so self-absorbed. The only thing they're looking at is themselves in the mirror. I kid you not. I kid you. And especially nowadays, everybody is like recording themselves like their own workouts to post. Everybody's focused on their phone, on their camera. I just wish I would love to tell women and people in general, like, don't be afraid of going to the gym, because I promise you, nobody is looking at you. Everybody is so self-absorbed. Number two, find a close community that you can, you know, check in with and hold you accountable. Number three, make a bomb-ass playlist that is going to keep you in the gym. Yes. Yes.
Oh, the Latinos Out Loud podcast is a good workout accomplice. You know, it's a really good workout buddy. I heard.
Period.
I hear.
Period. I heard that too.
Okay.
We like to throw in, like, you know, motivational things within the episode. It's like, keep it up. Let's keep going. Don't give up. Okay. Anyway, back to you, Vicky.
Jamie, we would be remiss if we didn't ask Vicky to do like her thing on this episode. What if somebody's at the gym right now? Like, maybe we should close the interview with Vicky motivating them the way she does on her app.
See, the crazy thing is, I cuss a lot, so I don't know if that's allowed.
It's fine. This
Motivational
is the Latinos
bleeping.
Out Loud.
Motivational bleeping is in right now.
Motivational bleeping.
Just a lot of
no, you
beep, 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 beep,
didn't.
beep. You can
oh my
move
It's a lot of
God.
bleep, 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 bleep.
That's fine. Let's ride out with that. Okay, wait. Before we ride out with that, Vicky, you got to tell everybody where they could get the app, where they could find you. Give them all the details. Go.
Okay, so you can find the app. The app is not on the App Store because Apple wants 30%, and I'm not going to give them 30% of my hard work, Latina little money.
Go ahead, girl.
Ooh, Apple.
The app is www.fitwithvicky.com. Simple.
Nice.
Fitwithvicky.com. And if you don't remember that, go to my Instagram, Vicky the Fit Chick, and then the link is in my bio right there.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna do something physical. Jamie, you want to do this with me? You want to give her? Do you want to see us do something to give you the motivation to give us the motivation?
You're just gonna see like that angle that you're gonna see is weird if I move right now because I'm all
okay. I'm into this.
I'll let Rachel do I'll do the sitting down workout. I'll do the.
I'm ready. This is like, it's always hard to start. I always find that like a stretch or something to, you know, raise my heart rate a little.
Just start giving me some squat jumps in place.
Okay.
Yeah,
some
Rachel.
squats, some squat jumps. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on. Do you want to look hot in that bikini or not this summer?
Yes!
Get it together. Do you want to be naked on somebody's yacht? Let's go.
Yes, that's a dream of mine. How did you know?
Because it is too a dream of mine.
I don't want to do it anymore, Vicky. I can't. I feel fat today. I have my period. I'm just going to stop.
Your excuses don't give a fuck about how you feel. Let's go.
Yes, I like that one. I like that.
How you feel? God
don't.
damn it! They don't. My excuses don't give a fuck about how I feel.
Rachel, we still have like 15 more minutes of show after this interview, so just don't get too like dehydrated.
Now you can have your water. Winners get water.
Yes.
Good
So
job,
how did
honey.
it feel, Rachel, getting fit with Vicky? Like that was a quick little sample of it. How did it feel?
Yo, on the real, like the boot camp stuff, maybe that's what you were thinking about earlier. Like that was a trend, right? The boot camp stuff, the fitness camp. And I was like, no way. I don't respond well to people like telling me what to do, drop and give me 10. But what you just did now was, to me, like, it's funny and fun, but yet I'm going to listen to you. You know what you're doing. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I liked it. I want to try more. That like whole, it's kind of like the instructional music, like the song tells you how to dance. I'd be like, I'm not going to let a song tell me what to do. But you know what? It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to have you there.
Thank you.
Kicking my what. And I'm a little out of breath right now, but that's good. I'm feeling good. Vicky, thank you so much for coming on the Latinos Out Loud podcast. What you're building is so unique. Felicidades. Congrats.
Gracias.
Keep up the good work.
You.
Or keep up the good workout.
Now, can help yourself.
Thanks, Vicky. Keep in touch,
Vicky.
okay? Oh, I love your tats. Look at how tattooed she is.
Oh, girl, it's too much.
Hey.
Too much.
Look at pretty in ink. I love it.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate you.
Keep in touch. Come back, okay?
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Vicky. Bye.
Thanks, Mama. I'm still trying to catch my breath. Can you please do this segue right now?
Yeah, because Rachel got up in the middle of this interview, and I've seen her dance before during an interview. I've never seen her work out during an interview. And she's like, Jamie, you want to join me? I'm like, yeah, I'm like plugged in right now. It's going to be a lot of hoopla for me to like do some exercise, but like, it's all yours. And she actually, and if you're not, because we have video on this, but if you're not seeing this, Rachel's not pretending to work out. She's actually was doing the, what was it? Were you doing lifts or
lunge
crunches?
Kicks?
Lunges?
I don't know what she made me do.
Yeah. Drop kicks.
Lunge jumps. I don't know. But
it's working
real.
out is real. I mean, it's summertime, so people got to get in shape. The older I get, though, like when I used to want to work out back in the day, and I'm what they call an ectomorph. So it's when you're my body type, when you're slim, it's like it's harder to get like immediate results. There's like when short guys have like when they have the short arms, it's just easier for them to pull up. When you have longer kind of like lankier arms, the weights get to they get to you like it's not as easy to like do weights and stuff like that. This is something that I've read up on. So you have to go full tilt if you're a skinny guy if you want to see like visual crazy results, right? And eat a lot too because it's all about metabolism. But as I've gotten older now, I have a bench at home with some like adjustable weights. I'm not trying to get like necessarily like where you could see like, oh my God, I've been working out. It's more like I don't want the doctor to be like, yo, you need to be active or you're gonna get a fucking heart attack. You know what I mean? Like now I'm getting to that older age where it's like, yo, I don't want to get no premature fucking heart shit.
No,
I don't want to like I want to actually I want to work out just to say that I was active, So I think that's important too. I think we all think about the visual, the immediate, impact of like how it looks, but it's also your internal shit. Yeah. You don't want to be like sitting down all day, especially people with the office jobs. You want to be walking, running, jogging, power walking,
juking, reggae dancing, all of it.
Slim thicking.
Dutty whining, bogling, butterflying.
Bogling? What is that?
The bogle. That's the
bogle. Okay. You're more, I forgot you just came from the reggae.
Yeah, I'm still like reggae frame of mind. Jamaica. I'm sorry.
But that was great. I feel like we learned some stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to, you listeners, go to Vicky, man. Like, she's the real deal. She's definitely the real deal. And, definitely knows her way around the gym. She looked like she had just finished working out too. Like she was
right?
I was like, yo, you look like she got
She just looked like she had just finished the workout right before she came on the show. So she's always working, always working.
I love people that are like beautiful worker outers. You know what I mean? Like they look beautiful working out. Don't look at me when I'm working out. Don't. I am such an ugly worker outer. I get so red and sweaty. I really could give a rat's ass what I look like at the gym. It's so bad. Just like, don't look at me until I take a shower and I get clean. Seriously, it's gross.
Yeah, my skin gets like, I get little, rashy things on my face.
Oh, you get blotchy?
I get blotchy.
Oh, okay.
I'm Captain Blotch. I'm
fair skin problems. Yeah.
It's like when anytime I sweat, when I'm, so if I was at the gym, if I was playing basketball, you should have seen me on prom night. I was super splotchy at the hotel after, I don't want to tell you what I was doing, but you get the idea. Anyways.
I have a feeling it wasn't calisthenics. Well, why don't we work our way out to a que lo que?
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, vamos a bailar otra vez. Que lo que, 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 que lo que. 1, 2, 3, menéate otra vez. Que lo que, 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 que lo que.
All right, guys, it's que lo que time. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but please follow us. Follow us. Are you not following us yet? You know how much fun it is to follow us? And I don't mean like, follow us like to church and to the library. I mean like follow us on social. Right, Jamie?
Yeah.
We are Latinos Out Loud. It's so simple. And follow me, Rachel La Loca. Jamie, do you have any que lo que?
Yeah, always want to shout out Yero, the lifestyle news platform for Latino men.
All right.
Go to yero.com and they'll hook you up. If you're a Latino man, they'll hook you up with everything you need to know. Right now, I'm looking at the website right now. They have Latinas We Love of 2022. Right. Best ways to manage confidence. They have so they have stuff like that. If you're curious, just go right now. Right after you listen to this, check it out. Also, want to thank our behind the scenes crew. Paco de Pablo, our producer supervisor.
PDP!
Our producer, Mitzi Hernandez.
Mitzi Hernandez.
No relation to me because I'm Fernandez, but sometimes there's a mix up.
But we are all family, okay?
Yeah,
I got all my sisters in me.
And Augusto Martinez, our audio engineer.
Augusto Silver Fox.
Well, he changes his hair color up all the time. So right now he's Silver Fox.
What do you think it's going to be next? I'm thinking it's going to go crazy, like purple or like a bold, vibrant, some like gold.
I'm thinking like Hunter Green.
Ooh, Hunter Green.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Let's see.
He's just like a kaleidoscope, you never know, and it's really vibrant. I can't wait. Can't wait to see the color scheme.
He's LOLing in the Zoom comments right now. So shout out to them and shout out to you, our listeners.
You, all of yous.
All of yous right now, whether you're in the house, in the car, at work, in the tub, in the
at
toilet.
At Satriali's, buying a little prosciutto. Doesn't matter.
Yo. Or working out. Look, this has been a whole working out episode, so you might be right now breaking a sweat listening to us. So we appreciate it. We appreciate you. And I think there's nothing else to say except Rachel.
We out.
Sonora.